Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about, the wrong concept art that they used instead of the proper concept art that they should have used. This is from Silent Hill 2, and this is Angela, how she was supposed to be. But for some reason, they hit detection, maybe? We don't know for sure. Had some hands in trying to change the stuff in there. I mean, this thing here, actually, she looks more like a woman instead of, well, as some memes have been going lately, David Duchovny. At least, it looked a bit more like the original. Instead of, well, Fox Mulder. Then again, it kind of does fit. After all, it's Silent Hill, it's mysterious and all of that stuff, and he was dealing with the xFiles in the FBI. Well, at least it seems to fit. Just needed to add a little bit of stubbles, and then you'd be good. Yeah. But at least it was also closer to the original, as you can see here in this image. Still not quite there, but still better than the remake one that looks like David Duchovny when he was younger. Especially in the first season of xFiles. The resemblance is uncanny. I mean it. It's uncanny. Oh my. Right. Moving on. So people have begun, well, fixing her face. And I mean it, fixing it. Because it needs fixing. And I'm very sure that Nexus mods may not be very happy about it for very long. I see that they may or may not end up having to throw a temper tantrum like they did a few times with a few mods in which it restored the game the way it was released, or before that, to content that was released for on a specific region, where you wouldn't see the no-Newtonian flag everywhere. Yeah, the Newtonian flag everywhere, sorry. Here we have a few mods trying to fix her, and it does seem quite good. Quite a few people seem to have done it, and based on the downloads, Angela face change, which is a proper fixing for her, seems to be doing very well in download quantity. I mean, look at her face in here. You can see it's actually far better than whatever the game had. And at least she doesn't look like David Duchovny. Really. I mean it. But before I continue, here is the trailer.
Chosen knight. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
I'm back. Yeah, alright. So, as you can see here, the fixed version, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be well received by the Nexus mods if this continues, because we all know how triggery these people tend to get. And before you ask, yes, some people do not seem to be taking this very well. Here it is, a retweet by one of the creators of the mods, and he retweeted this, which had a person here throwing a temper tantrum.
I won't say fixed, it just looks weird in a different way.
Yeah. And the guy replied here, I think this is the creator, was it the creator? No. It's the author of the tweet. He said, "To be honest, I originally wrote changed, but I adjusted to fixed just before posting because I'm very evil. I just don't get why people get so mad about this. People should just play what they want, original, remake, modded, or whatever, and that's that." Yeah. The woke will get really triggered because it's actually destroying their message that women should not look like women and that women should be more like men. Yeah, it's a very weird process that I still do not quite understand what the fuck is going on in the mind of the woke crowd, in which they believe that women, to be powerful, they need to be men. Isn't that like misogyny or something? I mean, the woke has gone so far to the left that they've become the people who they're complaining against. Women now need to be flat-chested, look like men, act like men, walk like men. Yeah, makes total sense. But anyway, there is another woke idiot who got upset about the fix.
Like, dog, I follow you for content and PC news and emulation, not the news about the mod changing. Angela Faye's a character from Silent Hill 2 who's as a victim to complete different face, so she becomes hot and fuckable to you.
In reality, she is supposed to be a bit of a guilty, something that makes the player not only feel guilty, but also to show the depravity inside the head of the main character. So she's supposed to look either good, but damaged like in the original, and not like David Duchovny. That's the problem. You need to make her like the original to show to the player, holy shit, this is fucked up. In that she's supposed to be damaged and have that older than she looks type of deal. That she is supposed to be, I mean, they're supposed to, at the first glance, you say, oh, she's pretty, she's nice. But then you start seeing her story and you start, oh shit. And you start to feel bad. That's what it's supposed to do. Now you look at her and say, yeah, I don't think we're dealing with xFiles here, are we? Where's Scully? I need to talk to Scully. Hey, can you bring Scully back? I need to talk to her. That's what it feels like when you look at her, at Angela. So people are throwing a temper tantrum. People who do not understand the concept of Silent Hill and all of that nonsense. Typical behavior. Obviously, I never was much of a fan of the Silent Hill because I hated the combat system, but I understand why the limitations of the PlayStation 1. I played the demo of the first one, then I completed the Silent Home. Jesus Christ. Silent Hill Room. You can see why they are so very familiar. Then the Silent Hill prequel on the PSP, and they were very good. They are surprisingly very good. I want to play more of it, but that I need to find time. But honestly, if I play Silent Hill, it's going to be the original, not a remake. Unless I get it for free or, I don't know, very cheap. But right now, nah, no thank you. But overall, you think that this is it. That this idiot here is just that. And they are, well... are one on the field now. The woke people really triggered. They're really triggered over this. You're not doing very well. Not doing very well at all. Here is another one. Spanish anti-woke weirdos trying to out-cringe the competition. Tell me you never played a Silent Hill game or never understood the concept of Silent Hill without actually telling me that you never played the Silent Hill or never understood the concept of Silent Hill. It is what the original said, translated from Spanish apparently. This was Angela we deserved in Silent Hill 2 Remake, and not the man with the wig they gave us. The woke virus destroys everything it touches. He is absolutely correct. The woke mind virus destroys everything it touches. Everything woke turns to shit. This is supposed to make you guilty. Obviously, this original design that they added here on the left is potentially not as close to the original as possible, which is supposed to show her as young, but still showing her age, older than she's supposed to be because of the damage and the victim that she is. But even then, the one on the left is closer to the original and far better than the garbage we got. Yeah, that's how far it is. And quite frankly, even then, with the one on the left, you're still going to feel very guilty once you find her story. Once you find out about her story and all of those things. So, what's the dealio? That's the problem with the woke crowd. They are not very good at it. They like to destroy things for the message and only the message. These people hate women, they do not know how women look, and they really want to make women look like men. And then they throw a tip at, but you're misogynist! No, I'm not a misogynist. Misogynist, it's you. You're projecting because you want to make women look like men, act like men, and be men. That is the ultimate admission that you are a misogynist. And boy, oh boy, do they get triggered. The same goes for Maria, who, by the way, looks far better in the concept arts than it did in the game itself. Look at this. I think the only reason why they changed her was due to the hit detection. That's the only possible explanation. I have absolutely no idea if they did or were responsible for it, but it's the only explanation I got. And boy, oh boy. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and fuck those misogynists who hate women, especially when they want to make women look like men, and David Duchovny to look like David Duchovny, Jesus Christ. And fuck YouTube.